If you stumbled across this particular video here on YouTube, I believe there's a reason why. I believe that if you've thought about creating content as well as consuming video after video, then maybe this video will help you to move forward and manage the overthinking, the feeling that I'm just not good enough, or why should I move forward and create videos based on ideas that have already been done before. If that's the case, if somehow something brought you to this particular video, I just want to sit back and share ideas and thoughts on how you can make the process just a little bit more manageable. After creating so many videos, I've learned that a lot of times I'll get really excited about thoughts, ideas, videos I want to create. But when the time comes to go film, it is completely overwhelming. I know when I got started, it was such a monumental hurdle to overcome all the things that you hear you should do. I think one of the problems that I face is it's so easy to watch videos on YouTube and to feel completely inferior. I know I face this all the time, but I need to remind myself that this is my story and these are my ideas and my videos, and all I need to do is start right here with my phone. And another really big strategy that has helped me to simplify the process is just to know the only thing I need to do is document my journey as I go through my day. And it can be a lot of different things. I can just document the process of living my everyday life. In fact, there are a number of channels and they have hundreds of thousands of views, and they're not on camera. You don't have to be on camera, but you do have to film something. You have to photograph something, and that's really what this video is about. It's about breaking down the steps that we can take, that I take, to again simplify the process, and more so to overcome the hurdles that get in the way, because part of being a successful content creator is just understanding that I'm going to be faced with these roadblocks and I need to somehow figure out how to get to where I want to go, how to overcome those roadblocks. So documenting versus creating a video is completely different. The only thing I do is I just simply say, hey, I need to record video, that's it. For example, I recently went on a road trip. I thought I was going to leave like on a Wednesday, but I ended up leaving on a Tuesday. I was exhausted, but I knew that leaving that day made sense. So instead of trying to like do a video and talk when I'm driving and have everything laid out perfectly, because that is so unrealistic, I simply handed my phone to my girlfriend and said, hey, film some of the frost on the trees to really show just how freezing cold it is as we embark on our adventure. And that was it. That's so much easier. And this idea of just documenting step by step your everyday life, things that you do, gives you an opportunity to really set things in motion where you're beginning to create content. And I gotta tell you, it is so fulfilling on so many different levels. So that's really the first step in the process, and then thinking all I'm going to do is document, and I'm just going to approach things one step at a time, and then I'm going to do everything I can to simplify and overcome. I got to let you know, if you don't want to be on camera, you don't have to be. If you don't want to do a voiceover, you don't have to, but you absolutely can create videos with just a phone or a camera, whatever you have, and you can drive views, you can reach people. And this guide, really about getting started with this process, will show you how. And the next part of the process is just really thinking, hey, the more I film, the more opportunity I'm going to have to really capture something I absolutely love. And for me, that's where it really gets exciting. Sometimes we need to take a break. We don't always have to have a camera, filming, recording, photography, but at the end of the day, the more footage I have, the more I can add it into a video later. And again, I'm not trying to create a video. When I was on this road trip with my girlfriend, I didn't really have any idea about exactly the video titles or the thumbnail. I just knew I wanted to document and capture great footage and photos, and it was so amazing. And then later I can come back and again, take that next step. Always be filming. Next up is to really capture everyday moments with your phone or with your camera, is just to realize that this is a visual medium, and the more we can show somebody versus telling them, the more likely we can create something that's fun and engaging, visually beautiful, and more. Every image that you're looking at right now, these video clips were all shot on a phone. What is possible today with these devices is absolutely insane. And yet over time you might find you want to upgrade to a camera. That's not nearly as important as really documenting, capturing, filming, and then using things later to start building out videos in a way that makes sense for you. And then the next step of the journey is really just to create a simple file management system where you collect and create an archive of B-roll footage that you're creating and filming when you're out on your adventures, road trips, vacations, maybe a football game, maybe taking the kids to football, whatever it is, so you can really tell stories later. And as you're telling a story, instead of just telling the story, you can add in these visual elements to create something that's just so much more visually engaging. And then next up is really to think about the core fundamentals of what truly matters in a video that viewers absolutely love. Like, you're going to get a lot of fulfillment by sharing your thoughts and your ideas as you create your videos. But the thing I want to encourage you to understand is that you want to do that. Like, you want to tell your story, but it doesn't mean you have to be on camera. It doesn't mean you have to create your own voiceover. If that is a hard stop, like, hey, I'm not doing that, there's no way I'm going to move forward and create a voiceover or appear on camera, that's totally cool, because we have a lot of different options we can use to overcome this, because it is something I believe when we add into a video is going to keep viewers watching longer, keep viewers coming back to the channel, and allow you to really have that voice that you desire. Like, if you clicked on this video, I believe that you absolutely want to move forward and create something in this manner. Now, what are some of the options you have? Well, if you're not willing to create a voiceover, you can do a silent vlog. I've seen a lot of incredible videos that are so easy to watch in the morning as I'm sipping coffee. Like this silent vlog that takes viewers through the process of literally creating a silent vlog. The video has so many views because there is so much value for viewers. They want to know how to do it. You could do the same thing. You could like document the national park that you frequent and love. That's something that I'm going to do moving forward in a number of different ways. Maybe a new channel, I'm not sure, but I know by simply documenting, I can create that later. Now, another option to tell your story, whether you're on camera or not, is to use an AI voiceover. One of my students has Parkinson's, early stages, and he just had a really hard time getting his video out, speaking on camera. And he said, I used one of these AI voice bots and it allowed me to overcome that. I think, again, the only thing that really matters is the message and the story of a video. If we can get to the core fundamentals of what really truly matters, which is a great story or information that takes somebody from A to Z. Like, this video is hopefully helping you to conceptualize a really simple system that you can use to go from filming footage and taking photos to later thinking about the type of channel you'd like to create, and then figuring out how to tell a story or take someone from A to Z, like how to craft great videos with a phone, or how to tie a tie, or the beauty in the Saguaro National Park that you never knew existed. And then we get to take and create these videos that matter to us on a personal level, but also to viewers, because we're honoring what's most important. And one of the things I want to share is that if you love the thought of going outside and documenting and creating and filming nature or filming a basketball game outdoors, like, a lot of times you might not have the story in your head as you begin, but I promise you, as you film, the story will start to evolve and you'll find the story in the footage that you capture. Again, just being in the moment and being so excited about capturing a beautiful sunset. And then over time, as you do this, you can start thinking like, what do I really want to share? And how do I want to express myself? What are the common themes of the videos that I want to create? What is my niche? Who are the audience viewers that are out there on YouTube? And I want to make videos for me, but also for the viewers that are on YouTube, and find that place in the middle. Like, these are my video ideas. These are the things I'm excited to share and talk about. And these are the ideas and things that viewers want to watch on YouTube. And again, finding that point in the middle where they intersect is so beautiful. Like, you don't have to have it all figured out, but in time, you can create beautiful videos by just looking to what viewers want to watch and what you're excited to create. Another great option we have when trying to overcome the hurdles is to use a stock footage site like Storyblocks. By the way, this video isn't sponsored, it's just something I've done and a lot of people do to create an engaging viewing experience. And then as we move forward is to spend some minimal time getting comfortable with editing. And I want to encourage you to do that. Now, there are a lot of YouTube channels that are doing well with minimal edits, but one of the things to consider is that who are you and what kind of value do you bring to the table? Sam Sulek is an incredible YouTuber, and he creates long videos that he's literally just documenting his life, filming his life. He's also talking and vlogging at the same time. But he's got extraordinary results. He has the very thing that viewers want to tap into, which is how to create an incredible physique. And Alex Hormozi is another really great example. Extraordinary results. And that means that viewers are going to be more likely to watch these people because they have the results that the viewers want. But if you're just getting started and you don't, then really paying attention to these core fundamentals like good editing doesn't have to be over the top. Like, you can spend half an hour editing the literally that right there. You can spend 30 minutes removing the mistakes. You can cut the beginning and the end, and you're done. And just spending that little bit of time can dramatically improve the viewing experience, which is going to translate to viewers coming back to your channel more likely. It's going to translate to keeping viewers watching, which is so important here on YouTube, which is how you're going to get the watch hours, how you're going to get monetized, and so on. So one of the things to consider is think about what core value you can offer. And if you don't have extraordinary results to talk about and share, you can overcome the fact that you don't by spending a little time editing, which might be the thing. Like, you might think, well, getting started, I don't want to be on camera. But I want to encourage you just to be open to the fact that maybe in the future, but not right now. It's totally fine to have a hard stop. Hey, I don't want to be on camera, but give yourself the opportunity to be okay with the fact that maybe in the future you will be on camera. As you open yourself up to the idea that maybe one day I'll create my own voiceover, maybe one day I'll appear on camera, then you'll have more skills and more abilities to make it happen. And if you don't have those extraordinary results, another thing you can do to add more value in, especially if you do really simple silent vlogs, is to add music. There is so much music available right inside YouTube Creator Studio. You can find a beautiful piano piece. You can find different songs. You can even license popular music from different sites. I think one of the sites I've used in the past is called Licked, and it makes it really possible to add these songs for 20 bucks, 30 bucks. Amazing. You don't have to do it as you're getting started if you don't want to spend the money, but we do have options that are totally free. And I think as long as you look for what you love, you look to what you love. If you love being outside in nature, create nature videos. If you love math and science, or if you're a medical professional and you love to share medical ideas, do that. Do the thing that excites you and look to where the audience is looking for information. Find that point in the middle. Don't strive for perfection, but rather strive for consistency and strive to think about, I'm creating a library of content, an asset library that will grow over time. And in doing that, I'll find my way, which is kind of opposite to what so many people do. They want the results right away. What's so interesting is so many people are blowing up right now. And all of them have been doing YouTube for a number of years. Yet the thing we want is results right now. But yet the people that have the results have been doing it for years. So trying to match the level of production, like someone like me who I've learned how to use these cameras. When I started, I didn't have any idea. This is what I filmed on, and still the videos I made, hundreds of thousands of views. You can do it too. This video on the screen can help make it a reality. Small steps that you take can help get you there. And this video, again, can make it so. Click on that video and I'll see you there. Peace, power, progress.